Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And speaking of the incident that happened today that shocked us by various means. First of all, I would like to tell you the news that Sushant Singh has committed suicide this morning, I guess, or noon. He committed suicide in his home, and he was found dead. There was no one with him. He was like, I don't know if he was quarantined or I don't know what the situation was, but he was all alone and he committed suicide. That was shocking. That was disturbing. And somehow that was alarming. Now, first of all, I would like to tell you all that I was not a big fan of his acting career, or I was not following him because like he was a Bollywood actor or a dancer or he was cute. Like, people will judge me that I was his fan because of his looks and all of that. But honestly, I started following him when I started watching the spiritual side of him. He was going through a lot of sessions. We all knew that there is something going on within him and he needs to see. He was like a warrior. He was like a soldier that was fighting with his own soul 24 hours, 7 days a week. We knew something was happening and he was fighting very bravely with that. So this news was a shock that he gave up. He gave up on giving a chance to his life. He gave up on spreading positivity. He gave up on his own life. We all know that it's so hard to end yourself. You think about your loved ones. You think about all of the people that have left you already. You think about the world, and surprisingly, Sushant was one of the few people that we think are complete. We think they have good looks. We think they have money. They have fame. They have whatever they want. So how can these normal people commit suicide? That is the main question. We think there are millions of followers on his Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. There are fans all over his world. But yet he was so lonely that nobody knew that he was going to do this much hard to his life. Basically, I was dealing with such trauma in my life when I saw this spirituality, saw this different side of Sushant, and I completely fell in love with that person. I completely fell in love with that idea. I was like, okay, if he can fight, I can fight. If he can survive, I can survive. I can watch the world with his eyes so that I can be more calm. And his posts were something that inspired everyone. Everyone who was looking for them, everyone who was feeling lonely, everyone who was about to give up. He was a light. He was a light of hope for everyone dealing with their personal businesses, dealing with depressions, dealing with anxieties, dealing with their own war. I mean, I totally understand what the person is thinking, that it wants to shout out loud, but it cannot shout out loud. This news was such a tragic for us, and it gives us so many lessons. Like Sushant cannot come back. However, how much we mourn, we discuss ourselves that why were we not there? Why was everything not full for him? But Sushant will never come back. That face, that smiling face, that soul. He was a very good person. He was doing a good start. He was doing a good job. Maybe someone Maybe he needed someone that can pat on his shoulder and say that you are doing a good job, and then that everything is going to be okay. And he was swimming in his depression, and he just needed a hand or a safety belt that can cross that river, that can make him think that yes, I can do this. Like this, it's very hard to end your life like that when you've got the best companies, when you've got everything you need, when you got a psychiatrist, when you're doing so much good with your job, when you're doing so much good with your sessions, when you are acting like a ray of sunshine. It's very hard. And I can totally relate what can be in his mind when he was ending his life. So I'm not going to go on all of that. I just want that Sushant, or like any of us, like it's one Bollywood actor that has gave up his life due to anxiety and depression. There are 100 and millions of people that end their lives because they cannot take the person inside, and if the person inside them cannot take that anymore. I want Sushant to be the last person to do this. I want every one of you who is watching this video or who is going to the same thing to believe in yourself, to let it all go, to let it all. If you want to shout, just shout. If you want to cry, just cry. If you want any help, you be brave enough to say that. It's hard to find help. I'm like, smiling people, brave people, they don't ask for help. So I really want all of you, you have an entire family full of people. I just want you to call everyone and say to everyone that you are there for them. If they need you, you are here 24/7. Sometimes a person just needs to be acknowledged that yes, someone is here for me. Yes, someone is there to listen to me. Yes, someone understands me. This is all a person in anxiety and depression needs. The second thing I want to say that stop dealing mental health with any taboo like depression, anxiety. Mental health disorder is a real thing. If a person is alive, if a person is feeling happiness, it can also be depressed. Somehow our environment has created depression, anxiety, mental health disorder as a taboo. We do not talk about them. We do not talk about that with our teenage babies. We do not talk about that with the rest of the family, that it's okay to let go. It's okay to say that. It's okay to just be what you want to be. So we just really need to acknowledge that, and I want you all to make a call to your parents, to your siblings, to your brothers and sisters, to your husband or your wife or your friend that who you think is dealing with the same thing. I want all of you to say that you don't have to do such things, and we all are here for you, because I can guarantee you that when Sushant will be trying to do that thing, he must be thinking about the person whom I can call and just cry out loud and just shout and just, it can be a lot of help. So I don't know, it is a real thing, guys. Depression, anxiety, it's all a real thing. You just need to focus. Sometimes we somehow get that the smiling person is always okay. It's not okay. The reason behind that smile, the reason behind that loneliness, you just take care of your loved ones. Just take care of your beloved ones. I just want to say that I don't want any more person commit suicide. It's just not about Sushant. Sushant really shocked me, because I was following him on a spiritual journey. I was following him for all of the positive vibes. So from the morning when I get the news, I was shattered into million of pieces, because he was a ray of sunshine. So that's why. I just want to say all of those things, and just take care of your loved ones. Please, 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 please talk about that mental health, that anxiety, that depression. Talk about it. Don't make it a taboo. Just acknowledge that it's a part of your life. Anything can happen. It can happen to anyone. You just don't need to dig in the question that why would that be happening? What is wrong with you? Are you ungrateful? And just all of those means and hate comments can relax. Just soothe and pamper and love the person that is dealing with that thing, and all of the questions can like just go to hell or something. Everyone deserves a loving and caring person that can listen to him for hours and hours and hours without asking what, why, when, where, and try to be that person so that the world can be a better place. That's it from myself right now. I hope that you guys get my message, what I'm trying to say, and I hope that conveys the message that don't commit suicide. Your life is a beautiful gift given to you by God, and whenever something this stupid came into your mind, just rub it in and just call anyone that you can say can hear you. And if no one is here for you, I am here for you. You can say, you can tell anything to me. I'm up on my Insta, I'm up on my Facebook. You can tell whatever you want to do, and I won't ask a question. I won't ask who are you, what are you doing. Just tell me, just throw it all up on me, and I won't say you a thing. Just you need to know that we all are here. This community needs to be widened enough so that we can be something helpful for the society. So that is it from my video today, and I hope that you guys can understand what I was trying to say, because like I'm completely shattered into pieces and I have not scripted anything. My phone is here and it's not scripted anything. So I just said what was circulating in my mind from the morning. So I guess that is it from my video. So just take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, be that helping hand, be that helping shoulder, so that someone can release his or her pain on yourself. Goodbye and God bless you.